I don't know how this slipped by, and I thought this was something that was never going to happen again on the Woody and Wilcox show. But we have allowed Twiggy and the woman who has trained this squirrel to water ski back into the studio for some reason. So everybody say hi to Luann and Twiggy.
Hi, Luann and Twiggy.
Hi, Luann.
Hey.
Oh, look at Twiggy is fired
Twiggy doesn't
up.
like your
Twiggy says,
voice,
hey.
Wilcox.
Now, let me explain something here. We've all seen probably Anchorman or one of these other things on TV where you've seen the water skiing squirrel. That's Twiggy, and Twiggy is here in the studio with us right now. And the woman who I'm going to say created Twiggy is with us as well, Luann. How and why? Let me just start by this. What's wrong with you, Luann? Why have you taken an animal that is, I think we can all agree, hated by everyone on the planet?
That's not
No,
true.
And
that's
then
not true.
trained him to do water sports. How does this? Why? How?
Actually, it was my husband's fault.
So you're going to blame your husband?
Yeah, I'm blaming him.
But you're
you know?
complicit. You're married to the man.
Well, not anymore. He's up there with the Lord. But
Okay. Well, now you're trying to
we
make
got
me
the
feel
first
sorry.
Twiggy back in.
Not going to work.
We got the first Twiggy in 1978 after a rainstorm. After we had her for a little while, my husband, he goes out, he buys our daughter this little remote control boat for her birthday. Then he gets teased so much for buying her this boat, and then he's the one that played with it all the time. So he figured he better come up with another excuse for driving the boat. So he just said, well, I have to learn to drive it so I can teach my squirrel to water ski with it. And he got ribbed about that. You don't bet my husband he couldn't do anything. So he commenced to make her some skis out of styrofoam. We worked with her, and now she's water skiing.
Man, you said that real fast and like it was normal. Like we would just say, oh, well, now that you say it that way, that makes sense, which it does not. How many squirrels do you have right now?
I have 2 right now.
Just 2?
Yeah, I just went to Canada in January, so all the ones that I had that I gotten in the fall, I had to go ahead and wean them out to the wild, so because getting squirrels across the border is not fun.
Woody's
telling me,
transported
who
an
doesn't know
animal
that?
across line.
Do you have to like put it in the pantalones and like sort of like, no, Canadian people, I have no squirrels
I
on
thought
me.
about sticking her in my shirt. I mean,
Right. I'm smuggling squirrels.
From the moment you receive one of these squirrels to the time they're ready to go out and show their stuff to the world, how long is that process to train them?
Usually it takes about a year to train, but I've done it in less time. But you're gonna have to read my book. It was a miracle, and I trained one in 2 weeks. But I really, honestly, you have to hear the story. It was
I didn't
the
know
Lord
you had
that
a
did
book.
it.
What's your book called?
I'm working on it.
Oh, you're working
Okay.
on it. Okay.
Yeah, actually, Hulk Hogan said I could go up to Athens, Georgia, and stay at his resort for a little bit, write my book.
Mad Libs. Mad Libs
You just-
again.
Luann, you say these words like it's like an everyday thing. Like, oh yeah, Hulk Hogan said I could just come hang out.
He loves Twiggy.
There's only one person on this planet who doesn't love Twiggy.
Not true.
And it's Wilcox, and I don't understand why.
It's not Twiggy per se. It is the entire genre of his family. Does he do anything other than water ski? Are you
Well,
training
over the
him
years,
to...
Twiggy has jet skied. She's hang glided. Actually, she's in a high school psychology book all over the U.S. on her hang glider, and even in the college level psychology books on her water skis all over the U.S.
Now, if you let Twiggy loose in this room...
Oh, she's going to climb the walls.
Okay. Good. So I'm hearing she will not be let loose.
Oh,
Yeah, she might be jumping on your head, too.
Okay, good. So that's not happening.
Let's
We
do
don't
that.
want her knocked into the walls.
No.